So if there's business opportunity that can create additional income that requires no capital, no selling, no stocking, and then no maintenance, what I call a no risk business opportunity, would you be able to grab it? That's my question to you all, right? This is a business opportunity that can create additional income without all this no, 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 no. Would you grab it? If I ask 10 people, probably nine of them say yes, right? One of them, they're confused. What is this? A money game or a pyramid scheme, Ponzi scheme, right? But let me assure you that this business opportunity is not a Ponzi scheme, it's not a pyramid scheme, it's not a money game. Although there's no capital, of course, if there's no capital, it's not a money game because there's no money being involved to be played, right? No selling. This is what most people are confused. What kind of business requires no selling? All the business will ask you or require to sell products, sell the services, right? But in Atomy, we are not required to sell in order to succeed. Yes, you can sell. That's not a requirement. You could invest with capital is not a requirement, right? And no stocking. Is there any other business that require you not to stock the products? If you own a mom and pop store, of course you have stocks of the product that you're selling. You cannot tell your customer to come back 2 3 weeks because you are ordering the product from China and it's not here yet. Please come back later. The customer probably go to other store and buy it from there, right? You're not gonna get the consumer. But in Atomy, you are not required to stock our products. And the last one, this is most important. When you have been in a network marketing industry, you know that you have to maintain either a website maintenance fee, either a monthly fee, or an annual renewal fee. There's always a maintenance, right? Also, the worst part is whatever the points that you have accumulated, you have to achieve your bonuses or you have to achieve your commission in that month. Otherwise, it will be flush to zero. That's why they call it maintenance. You have to maintain your business in order to operate. That's the LBI, right? But in Atomy, it's not required to maintain. So what is Atomy? There will be a lot of answers if I ask you this question, right? It could be Atomy is my exit plan, Atomy is my freedom, Atomy is love, but let's all go back to the business aspect. What is Atomy in terms of the business aspect? It means this is a consumer-based income, right? So if you have a mom and pop store, you open a coffee shop, let's say, I always wanted, actually my wife always wanted to have a coffee shop, a small coffee shop. Would my store be able to make money if I only have one or two consumers? No, right? A coffee shop, at least I need to have like 50 to 100 loyal consumer in order for my business to sustain. I can pay my bill, I can pay my employee, I can pay my list. Same thing with YouTube. How many of you want to become a YouTube superstars? I always wanted to have a successful YouTube channel, at least 1 million subscribers. If I only have one or two subscribers, can my YouTube channel make money? No. In YouTube, in order for you to generate the income being monetized, you need to have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watching hours. It means your subscriber or non-subscriber have to watch your contents at least 4,000 hours. If you have 1,000 subscribers, but if you have only 1,000 hours of the watch hours, your channel is not making money yet. Even if you have made money, probably start at $10, $15. The more that you grow your subscriber, the more income that YouTube is giving. Same thing with Atomy. If you only have one or two consumer and expecting, I want to have thousands of dollars of income, just like Mike said, that's not going to happen yet. You need to grow your consumer based on them. The more consumer, of course, the more income that Atomy is bringing into you, right? But the best part is there is no risk. There's no capital, there's no stocking, there's no selling, which means they're not pressuring us to make money in Atomy. Some people are crazy about Atomy. I have a partner who was becoming a salesman in just 2 months. And then another 2 months, he became a diamond master. So in 4 months, he became a diamond master, right? So that is one thing that everyone is not the same. Some people are fast, some people are slow, like a tortoise, right? It's okay because this is a consumer-based income based on our speed. If you want to become quickly succeeding in the enemy, of course, you have to work hard. Not just working hard, but working smart, right? So you need to work hard and you also need to work smart. We already have the tool that Atomy is giving for all of us, but we have to work this, not just working hard. I know a lot of people say, Mike, I work hard, right? And we have seen so many people working hard out there. I'm in Canada. I've seen a lot of my colleagues at work. They're not just working 1 or 2 jobs. Some of them, they're working 3 jobs, 4 jobs. They're working like 20 hours a day. Are they working hard? They are working hard. But I don't see any progress in their life. After a year, I'm in Atomy. After 2 years, I'm in Atomy making thousands of dollars. They're still making the same amount of money and they're just living paycheck to paycheck. They work hard, but they're not working smart. They just use whatever their strength to create the income. If that strength is gone for whatever reason, or the ability for you to work is gone for whatever the reason, do they make the income that they were making? Zero. So working hard alone is not gonna guarantee your success in life. So you really have to work smart plus work hard. That's the formula for you to succeed. Okay. I mentioned that there's no selling, right? Some people are confused. Yes, Mike, I've seen a lot of business opportunity out there that require me no selling. All I have to do to get 2 people investing $5,000. And after I get 2 people, these 2 people will have to duplicate what I'm doing. They need to find more, 2 more people that require them to invest another $5,000. Let me tell you the truth. That is not business. That is a money game. They may get the product, but the product is not something that you are using every day. Probably like an anti-radiation necklace, anti-radiation bracelet, or water machine, like a filter machine, like $5,000. Those are not the product that we are using daily, right? Those are not daily necessities product. People are using those products because they are thinking they're making money. But in the end, they're just using your joining money, which is that $5,000 or $500. They just moving it around and get more people under them. And then at the end of the day, when the company already made enough money, they're gone. They call it bankrupt or whatever. They just close the company and then restart it again. Get more victims into their business. That is not business. That's a money game, Ponzi scheme, pyramid scheme in the form of MLM, right? But in Atomy, when I said no selling, what does it mean? Let's get all this straightened out before we get confused. How come no selling? Is this Atomy a money game, right? No selling, it doesn't mean that there's no buy and sell transaction. It doesn't mean there's no buy and sell transaction. Who is doing the transaction for the buy and sell? Atomy, the company. They're the one who are doing the selling. They're the one who are selling the product to you, to me, to the consumer. These are the one, they are the one who are distributing the products, moving the product from their warehouse to your houses, right? We are not selling anything in Atomy. That's why in Atomy, it's so simple. Don't get confused. What should I sell? What should I stock up the product? Which one the product that are more selling so I can sell more items? But in Atomy, they're not selling. Let Atomy company do the buy and do the selling for them. Not you, not me. But in Atomy, we are the members. What do we do is just introduce Atomy to them. That's it. That's our role, right? If you have the job desk in Atomy, what is your job desk? We are introducer of Atomy products. We're the one that introduce them to the company. either the compensation plan, either the vision of Atomy. We're just introducing them. Let them decide whether they want to join on board with us or not. That's not our role. Decision making is not our role. Our role is just introducing about Atomy. If they rejected us, that's okay because they don't understand yet. Yes, you may have understood. I may have already understood about Atomy because we have been in Atomy longer than them. They haven't understood yet. Don't get them wrong. Oh, maybe I'm not capable of doing this business. Maybe I'm not skillful like Mike. I cannot talk like Mike. I cannot do this like Mike. No, we are all the same. We are all Atomy consumers. What we do is when we find a good products, let's say you go to a good restaurant, and then what do you do usually? If me, I usually take a picture of the food or the dish. I make it look good. I color correct it. I post it on my Facebook feeds. I post it on my WhatsApp story. I post it on my Instagram story. What am I doing? I'm trying to introduce this restaurant to my friends, to my families. And then when they come to the restaurant, I probably don't know, right? They probably introduce another family, another friend, and maybe hundreds of people come to that restaurant. I do not know. And does the restaurant give anything to me? Mike, thank you so much for introducing our restaurant to your family and friends. Here's a free meal for you. No, I didn't get anything. I didn't get even a voucher or a discount. When I go back to the restaurant, I still have to pay, right? But I was introducing the restaurant for free to my families. Or maybe you go to the cinema, you watch the newest Spider-Man, right? No Way Home. How many of you have watched it? I haven't watched it yet, but I know that's really good, a movie. What people do is they tell to their family, hey, you have to watch that movie. Spider-Man, The No Way Home is amazing. And then that family, that friend, gonna watch the movie, and they're gonna introduce maybe hundreds of their friends. You never know who they introduce it to, right? But you started it first. You introduced that movie to your friend, to your family, and then it just kept getting introduced to other friends and families. Same thing in Atomy. This is what Atomy business is all about. We are introducing Atomy to more people. The more people they introduce, the more success rate you are in Atomy. But if you're only introducing to one or two people and then you stop because you don't see any result, then you're not gonna get your success in Atomy. But if you keep introducing Atomy to whoever that you meet, online, offline, you will succeed, right? Introducing Atomy it shouldn't be a role, it shouldn't be a job. If you think that introducing Atomy is a job, that you have to do it because Mike said so, then you're gonna be burdened. But if you're doing it because it is a lifestyle, you're not gonna be burdened. Wherever I go, to groceries, to car dealership when I'm doing the oil change, to wherever, when I meet people, a human being, a creature that is breathing, has a soul, have a spirit, I'm going to introduce Atomy to them. Regardless if they reject me or accept me, it doesn't matter. It's not my role. My job is to introduce it to them. That's it. The decision maker is theirs. It's not my business, right? This is the best part. When you introduce Atomy to other people, Atomy just doesn't stay quiet like that restaurant. Even though I introduce hundreds of people to the restaurant, they're not gonna give me any profit sharing. But in Atomy, if you introduce to your friends, to your family, Atomy is committed to give you back 70% of their profits. This is what it's called profit sharing. You are as if you are a stockholder of the Atomy company. How many of you have a stockholder of a big giant supermarket? None of us do, right? I don't have stock of Costco, so I'm not the profit sharing dividend recipients, right? But in Atomy, when you introduce, you are entitled to receive 70% of the profit from the company. So what is the 70% of the profit to consumer is like this. When Atomy sells a product, Atomy gets 100% of the profits first, right? Let's say they sell one box of Imoim, 92 US dollar or 114 Canadian dollars. Atomy get the profit of 100%. Let's say the profit is like $20. From that $20, Atomy only gets 30% for their own, not for their pockets. This 30% Atomy will use for the seminars, for the Success Academy, for the promotion, anything that they will use for the gain of the members, for the benefits of the members, not for the companies, right? Amazing company. That 30% is even going back to the consumer in the form of promotions, in the form of maybe like a seminars, a Success Academy, right? A Zoom online global seminars, something like that, right? And then the 70%, these are the portion that we are entitled. From that $20 of profit, 30%, about $6 going to the company, given back to the consumers in the form of the seminars. And then the remaining 70%, which is $14, back to all of us in the form of commission, in the form of bonuses. Right? This is amazing profit sharing by Atomy Company.
구독, 좋아요 눌러주세요.